Welcome to Lesson 8-8, Box Plots.
Welcome to Lesson 8-8, Box Plots and Interquartile Range. Make a box plot to represent the dot plot data. And that is my box plot. Okay, now let me talk you through this while you follow along. So the first step when making a box plot is to draw a dot for the minimum and maximum. So if I look at this data, I know my minimum is 23, so I'm going to put a dot above 23, and I can see my max is 29. So I'm going to put a dot above 29. And that's kind of the beginning and end of my box plot. Step 2 is to find the median. So I'm going to list all of my data in order. Now I'm doing front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. 27 is my median. So I know the median is 27. My third step is to find the first and third quartile and label them. So my median was 27, so I'm going to draw a line for 27. Then I'm going to go back here and find my first quartile. Front, back, front, back, front, back. One in the middle, it's 25. So 25, and I'm going to use Q1 for first quartile. And we're going to find our third quartile. So front, back, front, back, front, back. One in the middle, it's 28. So here's 28. I'm going to label it Q3. And then I'm going to, the edges are the edges of my rectangle. Here's my median. And then I draw my lines. So you'll notice I kind of have a bigger space right here. It's not down the middle. This tells us something about our data. Our median is right here. It's not always in the middle, so don't think you did it wrong. I guess I just did step 4. But step 4 is to create a box from Q1 to Q3 with the median drawn as a line. Then a line with a dot to show your minimum and maximum. So here I'll use red. This was Q1, this was Q3. I connected them to make a box. Our median is right there. This was our minimum, which I connected, and this was the maximum, which I connected. So that is our box plot. The other thing you're going to see today is interquartile range, or IQR. Interquartile range is just a mouthful, so we call it IQR because that's a little easier to say. So that's the difference is subtraction, between the upper quartile and the lower quartile. It just helps to describe the spread of data. So if I come back here, I can find the IQR. So here's my, oh wait a minute. It's the difference between Q3 and Q1. So basically you're going to do Q3 minus Q1. So Q3 was 28 minus Q1 was 25. So our interquartile range would be 3. Interquartile range. Now the actual range of our data would be 29 minus 23, which would be 6. But interquartile is going to be inter within our quartile. Today you learned how to make a box plot and find the interquartile range.